Hello, everyone. My name is Jeannie Zhang, the founder and managing attorney at Springdale Law Group, your local estate planning attorney. Estate planning, I also call it emergency plan. As an emergency plan, for example, if a tornado hits, if we spread out in a community, and this is where we're going to go, and this is how we're going to communicate. If the communication is down, and this is where we will try to meet up later. As an example of the emergency plan, in an estate planning, it is very much the same thing. You have your preferences on the medical treatment and who will inherit your assets, and that's all the essential things that you should have. But if you don't organize or communicate how people will access to your file, and they have to run around and find your policy and find your legal document, and it will create even more stress to the very stressful situation. Now this is why we should create a financial empire in collaboration with your loved ones, especially to be used when you are not there for them. And I would love to start with a couple questions. Maybe we can think about, do you know all the passwords to your assets? Does your spouse have access to them? Can your partner access to your laptop, office door code? And then if you have a safe, does your spouse know the safe password or your business accounts? Does your partner have the authority to deposit cash in your business bank to keep it running in case that you're not available, or maybe you're outside the country or you're stuck at the airport? Who can step in to make sure that your kids will be taken care of by the trusted ones, and who will be there to make sure that your business continues to run smoothly, or at least keep it open for a while until it was sold? As a family or a single unmarried individuals who have no kids, everyone needs a family wealth inventory list. This is what we're talking about today. Family wealth inventory list is essentially a detailed list of your assets and anything like completed with the addresses, values, and policy numbers, and the beneficiary designations. Here's a little homework for everyone. At night, when you're watching TV with your spouse, how about opening your laptop and start listing your assets on the spreadsheet, which is very simple and costs nothing. You don't actually need an attorney to do it. Why is this important to organize your financial and legal documents? Let's say if you buy the insurance with Roberto or Andrea, Scott, or Roxana. Imagine having an insurance for your loved ones. They don't know where to find the policy numbers. It is inconvenient and can be a mess. My colleague, Katie Thompson, faced an unexpected challenge when her father passed away in 2023. Despite purchasing a life insurance policy for Katie's benefits, her father never told her the policy numbers. And Katie, unaware of the policy details, found herself in a really tough spot. He doesn't know which company that her father bought the life insurance and didn't know where to start. And she ended up personally covering the funeral expenses, which wasn't her father's intention. Additionally, she had to wait for months to even identify the life insurance company and let alone claim the benefits, which takes months and months. And it's already been over a year and she hasn't get the payback yet. And last year, my husband is mining the crypto at home, so I for sure make sure that he added that on our list. And there's another funny story I want to share. Before we installed the electronic door lock at home, I lost my key on my way home. My husband was out of town on a business trip. The only way for me to get in was through the back door. The back door code was written on a piece of paper, leaving on the counter at home. So I don't remember it. My husband don't remember it. Damn, so I have to call the locksmith and wasted the whole night. So after that incident, me and my husband, we sat down and updated the the spreadsheet and all the passwords and assets to the family inventory list. And last year, April, which is the previous president in this chapter, she also did a family wealth planning with me. When I asked her about the family doctor's contact information and health insurance, she found all that information in 1 second. Some people just very organized and keep everything in one place and keep it updated. But most of the people, they don't bother to do that, right? And then as our assets goes and when we have more members adding to the family, right, there's a lot of things to organize and keep track of. With a family wealth inventory, you can easily organize and navigate all the aspects of your estate, including digital assets. What do you like to leave for your loved ones? A mess or an organized empire? At Springdale, as part of the basic family wealth planning, we create a family wealth inventory list for you. Also, we will assist with living trust and power of attorney and naming the guardians for your children. It's really like a comprehensive emergency plan. Some people ask, do I really need a family wealth planning? It comes down to two critical questions that I want you to ask about yourself. What is the cost of the estate planning? And what are the risks for not having appropriate plan in place? And if the math doesn't make sense, so there's no point to do that, right? And like for example, if you have to pay $100 a month for car insurance to avoid $20,000 repair or maintenance, that's a good deal. I'm going to buy that insurance. But if you have to pay $1,000 a month for insurance to avoid $2,000 cost, maybe that's not a good deal. You don't need to worry about it. Well, the cost of estate planning is in the range of from $3,000 to $5,000. The probate cost can skyrocket to $40,000 or even more if your estate is more than 1 mil. So this is why I think this is kind of a reminder for everybody. And if you haven't done that, and maybe as a father or a mother, you have a lot of assets, maybe you should, now is the time to have a family wealth planning and make sure you have everything together. And just in case anything happened, you have this the communication channel with your loved ones. So if anything happened, your beneficiary and then the person that you care, they would be able to find out this information. If you're interested to know more about family wealth planning, contact Springdale Law Group, Jeannie Zhang. The founder is Springdale Law Group. Thank you very much.